All right, hello there. How are we doing? Welcome aboard our little imaginary journey. Today we're going for a bit of a flyover, a gentle float really, above a lovely little spot in Germany called Dannenberg. Now you might be thinking, Dannenberg? Where's that? Well, picture this. We're in northern Germany, in a region called Lower Saxony. It's not a massive bustling city like Berlin or Munich. No, this place is different. It's tucked away, nestled right next to the beautiful Elbe River. It's the kind of town that makes you want to take a big, deep breath and just slow everything down for a minute. So get comfy, maybe grab a cuppa, and let's get ready to lift off. We're gently rising now, up, 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 away from the ground. The sounds of cars and chatter start to fade, replaced by a soft, quiet hum. Don't you just love this feeling? Being up here, floating gently on the air, is just so calming. All the little worries and the long to-do list seem to shrink away the higher we go. Down on the ground, life can be a bit full-on, can't it? Cars rushing, people hurrying, deadlines looming. But from our peaceful perch in the sky, it all looks so different. From this height, you start to notice things you'd never see from the street. You see the secret courtyards tucked away behind rows of houses, little pockets of green where families might be enjoying a quiet morning coffee. You can see how all the gardens connect, creating a hidden network of nature winding through the town. It's like being let in on a little secret, seeing the town's true layout, its hidden bones. Now let's gently steer our imaginary drone towards the heart of Dannenberg's history. See that sturdy round stone tower rising up from among the buildings. That, my friends, is the Waldemarturm. It's the town's most famous landmark, and from up here it looks like a proud old guardian watching over everything. Let's circle around it slowly. Notice how the rest of the old town, or the Altstadt, clusters around the tower. The streets are narrow and winding, not built for cars but for carts and people. The houses are a charming mix of styles, many of them traditional half-timbered buildings. From above, their steep red-tiled roofs create a warm, textured blanket that covers the town center. Okay, let's leave the historic town center for a moment and drift over to that shimmering ribbon of water we saw earlier. This is the Reusable River, and it's like the town's lifeblood. From our spot in the sky, we can follow its gentle winding course as it meanders right through Dannenberg. Unlike a straight man-made canal, the river curves and bends naturally. You can see several small bridges, old stone ones and more modern ones, stitching the two sides of the town together. There are lovely green banks on either side, dotted with big leafy trees. Look there, you can see a family of ducks paddling in a neat little line, their tiny wakes trailing behind them. The riverbanks are teeming with life, creating a lush green corridor for wildlife. Now let's pull back up a little higher again and take in the incredible amount of green that surrounds and fills Dannenberg. From this perspective, the landscape looks like a giant, beautiful quilt. You have the deep, dark green of the dense forests, looking like thick, plush velvet. Then you have the lighter, brighter green of the open fields and meadows, some neatly ploughed into corduroy patterns. Now let's turn our attention back to the town itself and look for those hidden pockets of green we spotted earlier. Almost every house seems to have its own little garden. Beyond the private gardens, look for the public parks and green spaces. These are the communal backyards of the town, where the community comes together to rest, play, and connect with nature. Let's fast forward our day a little bit. Imagine the sun is now starting its slow descent in the west. This is the magical time of day known as the golden hour, and from our aerial perch, the view is simply breathtaking. The light is no longer the bright, direct light of midday. Instead, it's soft, warm, and golden, and it bathes the entire town in a beautiful honey-colored glow. This low-angled light creates long, dramatic shadows that stretch across the landscape. The Waldemarturm casts a giant shadow that reaches far across the nearby streets and rooftops, like a sundial marking the end of the day. The Reusable River is transformed by this late afternoon light as well. Now, it captures the golden and orange hues of the setting sun, looking like a river of molten gold winding its way through the town. Now the sun sinks even lower, right on the horizon. The sky is no longer just golden, it's a spectacular canvas of colors. Fiery oranges, soft pinks, and deep purples are painted across the clouds. As the last sliver of sun disappears, the town begins to twinkle. The streetlights we saw switching off in the morning now begin to flicker on again, one by one, creating warm pools of orange light along the streets. From above, the town transforms into a constellation of lights against the darkening landscape. It looks safe, warm, and incredibly peaceful, a little haven of light in the vast darkness. The quiet of the evening settles over the town. The cars are mostly gone, the market square is empty again, and the parks are quiet. The town is breathing out, resting after the day's activities. And just like that, our gentle flight is over. We're back on solid ground, but hopefully you're feeling a little bit lighter, a little more relaxed. I hope you enjoyed our peaceful float over the lovely town of Dannenberg. It's amazing how much you can see and feel in just 10 minutes when you take the time to look from a different perspective. It's a good reminder that there's a lot of peace and beauty out there if we just know where and how to look for it. The best part about an imaginary journey like this is that you can take it anytime you want. Whenever you feel like you need a little break, a moment of calm in a busy day, you can close your eyes and imagine yourself floating up into the sky. So thank you for coming along for the ride. I hope you feel rested and inspired. Until next time, take it easy and keep on dreaming.